Oh, what is going on, everybody?
Hello!
It is Pixel Butters here, and welcome back to Ace Attorney Investigations 2. Where we left off. We were having a little bit of trouble over here with this whole thing of just a little bit of a lot of trouble over here. So I looked up off camera of what we have to do because I was going to confirm of our theories, and it was wrong. I don't know if we would have gotten it, but when it comes to the statement here of that she was stabbed in the heart with a three-pronged candelabra, we have to present the raincoat.
The raincoat?
And I believe the reason why is I think they want us to do some self-thinking here. Is that if that picture was them after they had their wound that ended up being fatal, then they should have been stabbed through the red raincoat, but it didn't have any stab marks on it or anything. It's just the red raincoat, so I believe that's what's supposed to do it. So I think that would be my theory on that whole thing.
Maybe.
But let's see. German the best. Do you know what this is? Seems to be a red raincoat. Not bad at Courtney.
The victim, Miss Crane, was wearing this earlier. Prosecutor Edgeworth, must I repeat my explanation to you all over again?
I suppose it just might come to that. Judge Courtney, answer me this. This red raincoat was stained with blood. Do you happen to remember where specifically those blood stains were located?
Of course I do. They were on the hood. Wait, it can't be.
Huh? What does this mean?
What does it mean?
Judge Courtney, were there any other blood stains beside the ones on the hood?
None were detected.
Don't you think it's strange? The victim died from a stab wound to the chest. In that case, there should have been blood stains on the front of the raincoat. However, the only blood they found was on the hood. This is a huge contradiction.
Yep.
The wound on the victim's head is no ordinary wound. After all, the victim sustained this wound before she was stabbed in the chest.
It does appear that way, doesn't it? The victim first suffered the head wound. She'd already been stabbed in the chest. The raincoat would have been stained with blood. Therefore, it is unthinkable that her chest was stabbed before she suffered the head wound. So the order of the wounds would be first the head, followed by the chest. However, does that really change the situation?
It doesn't, which is why I don't think. Because the reason why I didn't think that would make sense in the first place is because if they're trying to say that Kay killed her up on the roof, then that just means that they were alive in the picture after they had the head injury, and then Kay could have stabbed her on the roof, which was their original assumption.
Yeah.
And done the fatal blow. So we'll see what Edgeworth says, but
yeah.
This is a contradiction is born. One that overturns all of our assumptions up until now.
Is the change really that great? I look forward to hearing it. Well then, this contradiction, why don't you show it to me? With evidence.
Which piece of evidence shows the contradiction that arises from the order of the wounds?
Okay.
Okay, so there's something that is now contradictory because of the fact...
The autopsy report?
That's my thought, because the autopsy report says that...
It says it was post-mortem.
Yeah,
like even in the cut down part right here, it says post-mortem.
Yeah, so I'm gonna hope that that's what they're asking for from us. So this is the autopsy report written by Dr. Young. According to this, the head wound was post-mortem.
But that's not what the raincoat shows.
Exactly. It's the exact opposite.
Bailiff, hurry and summon Dr. Bonnie Young at once. Till we hear what she has to say, we cannot close the curtains on this case.
Ah, yes, it was obviously the doctor.
A lot of alliteration there. Close the curtains on this case.
Yes, ma'am. Understood. I don't quite see why
the
they
same
need that.
bailiff everywhere.
Yeah.
Dr. Young is a busy person. It will take some time for her to arrive. In the meantime, let us try viewing this case from another angle.
Oh boy.
There's something that's been on my mind. One of the key figures in this case, the conductor, we still don't know who that person is.
Now that you mention it, even after our investigation, we still have no idea who it is.
You don't have any idea who anyone is, Sebastian.
I know.
The conductor has come up. Oh my goodness! The conductor has come up time and time again during this hearing, However, it is at this point in time their identity remains a mystery. How about it? Do you have any ideas?
I'm still not sure at the moment. However, there is someone I have in mind. A certain individual involved with this case who might know something about it. Who might know something about it? Who's that?
Definitely not you.
Blaze the best. I demand your testimony. What? Papa?
Papa?
Oh. Don't say such a stupid thing. Why would you suspect Pops?
We suspect Snap and Crackle as well. No.
Oh, God.
Are you trying to cast suspicion towards the chairman of the PIC?
He is Snap and Crackle. That's what that's the sound.
Fire!
That's the
Blaze! That's...
Well, I was saying Sebastian as the Snap and Crackle.
Oh.
And those senses brain cells making trying to fire off and make a memory.
I thought you were doing a Snap and Crackle because fire.
Because fire, that could also work.
So I gave you more credit than you.
Yeah. I was just trying to insult Sebastian. Poor boy.
He doesn't need any more insulting. Do you understand what that means?
Status and prestige mean nothing before the truth. That man is trying to pin the crime on Kay. The evidence that was in Kay's possession, the ticket stub, the mask, the corsage, these items did not come into her possession out of her own volition. By some method, that man purposely planted them on her personage.
Purposely planted them on her personage. So much alliteration going on. It is hard to believe such a sudden accusation, but I'll ask just in case. Why would he do that?
Obviously, direct suspicion towards Kay. I succeeded in drawing out those words from him earlier.
Mr. Chairman, your response?
No idea. Are you too shocked to speak? And what of it? Huh? Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, what of it? You say that you drew out some words for me, but you don't have a shred of proof, you know. No one else heard it but you. Just doesn't work like that, you see. Or do you have something else? You know, some kind of basis for your argument? This confidence. He also showed it in the cell.
Prosecutor Edgeworth, I would like you to explain once more. I trust we have your permission, Mr. Chairman.
But of course, pretty interested in this matter myself, you know. Like to know just what part of me seems criminal to Edgeworth.
Everything.
There's no one as honest as I am, you see.
Oh, that's a load.
How can he say that with such a straight face?
God.
Let's start from the top. The fact that the auction was held in this room is the cause for suspicion. This is the PIC meeting room. I imagine it would be difficult for non-members to enter. That's why all the members have key cards, you know. I think we can assume that multiple auctions have been held here before. Therefore, suspecting a member of the PIC would be the best.
Oh, God.
Yes. Because the conductor had to have been a PIC member. Wait, no! What is that all about? What'd I do, Pops? I just helped the enemy. Sebastian really is an idiot, you know. But you see, Edgeworth, I'm not the only one with access, you know.
Indeed, there are 11 members of the PIC. Even if we rule out the victim, Miss Crane, there's still 10 potential suspects.
It's on me! But my God, it's happening, right?
You can take this.
I don't know who it is, but whoever it is, come forward.
Yes, everyone just calm down, you know. Edgeworth, is that all you got? Where's the evidence to suspect me? No, so you've fallen silent. But you've gone too far, you see. I won't forgive you anymore. It's too late for regrets, you know. I'm a very important man, you see. Former chief prosecutor and chairman of the PIC. Nah. It's fine if you're not prepared to face the fire, you know. Because you see... Either way, it won't make any difference.
Ooh. He got crazy eyes.
He does.
I did not need an up-close zoom of those.
Yeah. You've railed on for quite a while about the most trivial details, you know. Like the location of the murder, the order of the wounds, and... Now, what else was there? Just doesn't matter, you know. Because you see, none of that means anything, you know. Think about it. We got the suspect herself saying she killed the victim. That's all that matters, you see. She'll even get a lighter sentence with a confession, you know.
The confession.
Shit. Now then, if there are any contradictions, be my guest.
But
how can
you're not Lumiere.
How can we consider a testimony? There must be a contradiction somewhere.
That person, he's very important, isn't he? Mr. Edgeworth, it's all right. Let's just give up. Surely I must have killed her. I can even remember it.
Don't be tied down by your muddled memories. If you want to believe in something, believe in me. And believe in the truth. Believe in your own innocence. Believe in me who believes in you.
That's really close.
Yeah.
But...
My opponent is the PIC chairman.
Wholesome!
Taking him down won't be easy. However...
Edgeworth, adopt her right now.
He has underestimated me. If I can take advantage of that...
Like, I know your ages are a little too close, but still, adopt her.
Cause I'm gonna bully you. Hate that.
Adopt her as a younger sister.
I don't think that's possible.
Find a way to make it possible.
Make Edgeworth's dad. Oh, well, that can't happen. Alright, moving on for question of the details, like the location of the murder, the order of the wounds, and what else was there? Let's press this one. Let's see what he says. The autopsy report and the questions about the conductor. Were you even listening? Talk is cheap, you know. I was listening, you see, but I didn't think much of it, you know.
You
didn't think much of it, even after I brought up all those issues? Perhaps your judgment needs to be questioned rather than my ability as a prosecutor.
Oh! You went there.
It's a good one, Edgeworth. But you see... just doesn't matter. You see, none of that means anything, you know. How can you say it doesn't matter? Are you trying to suppress the truth?
Yes.
Well, you see... yeah, but something doesn't matter as much as you say it does, you know. You see, Edgeworth, you're only saying it matters to avoid the real issue here. And then we got the suspect herself saying she killed the victim.
I just realized how low our health is.
Yeah, it's pretty down there. Don't want to take too many risks. Maybe true she confessed, however, that does not make it the truth. She is suffering from memory loss, so we must question the credibility of her testimony.
Whoa!
That's a first.
Wow.
Objection!
Yeah.
Even if you won't say that, you know, still won't solve anything. What good will it do to deny her confession? Sounds like nonsense to me. Want to try asking her again? I think she'll just say that she's the murderer again. No. Very well. Let's try asking her again one last time. I'd like to hear from Kay herself, whether or not she is the culprit.
Huh? From me? Will that be alright? If this goes poorly, it will be quite unfavorable for you.
I do not mind. However, I shall ask Kay the question myself. I'm moved to tears, you know. How touching, you know. So very touching. Fine then. I'll let you ask her. However, I have one condition. If all this proves to be a waste of time... don't hurt my health. Please don't hurt my health a lot. Then that'll be the end of it. How's that sound?
The
end? Of the hearing? Yes, yes. Seems you can be smart once in a while, Sebastian.
Oh.
In other words, you see, if she confesses again, Kay Faraday will be found, beyond a shadow of a doubt, guilty.
Whoa, it did the sound.
Yep, it's a fun idea.
That's scary, but cool.
Yeah. Guilty beyond a shadow of a doubt?
But terrifying.
Yeah, that's right. That's harsh. By the way, if I do nothing, she'll be declared guilty. Kay.
Yes.
I know what I'm asking of you is unreasonable, but please, I want you to answer me. It doesn't matter how tiny it is. Do you remember anything? Anything that would prove your innocence?
Nothing incriminating, please. Why? Why would you go that far for me? I can't do it. I'm sorry. I'm too scared to remember. Because I might have done something even worse. If that were the case, I would only make things worse for you, Mr. Edgeworth. Kay Faraday must have been a despicable criminal. Someone who betrayed your trust.
Don't worry. We've only known each other for a short while, but I know you very well. I'd even say that I know you better than yourself, now that you've lost your memories. You cannot possibly be the culprit, because your true identity is... the Yatagarasu!
Yep.
I didn't even have to think.
Yep.
The great thief Yatagarasu. Yatagarasu is a noble thief who would never stoop to murder.
Huh? She's the German ninja. No, it's useless. After all, no matter what, that memory still remains. This image that's stuck in my head, I just can't get rid of it. That means I must have...
There's no clear evidence to prove that you're the culprit besides your own confession. Remember what I said? You must believe in yourself. Or perhaps you cannot trust my words?
No, that's not it. It's because you are trying to save someone like me. You've already lost so much, all for my sake. I can't bear it anymore. Please, please just give up.
I see now. I thought it was strange. The reason you were acting like you wanted to be found guilty was because you were concerned about me. That is just like you, Kay.
Aw, it's because you're a good person, Mr. Edgeworth.
Unfortunately, I may fall short of your expectations. I am not trying to be a good person. No matter how much you may want to give up, you may want me to give up, I'll keep trying to save you. That is the nature of who I am. Whether or not it is a burden for you is none of my concern.
That's an aggressive way of caring.
That's Edgeworth, aggressive way of caring.
Aggressive love.
Because, I mean, it's like some mentioned in the comments of how, like, he's changed since back in the time when it was, what's her face? When it was the Juan Corrida case. What was the manager's name?
Adrian, yeah.
Where all of a sudden it's like, listen, if you want to kill yourself, be my guest. But let me get the truth out of you first. Like, such a caring individual. But now he wouldn't go that far. He'd take it like 2 steps back, but still be 10 miles away from where he should be. But that's Edgeworth for you. Okay, I believe in yourself once more. You are a noble, great thief.
Edgeworth is his own adjective. Edgeworth is
Edgeworth is an Edgeworth. What you should be doubting is your memory of committing the murder. That is my wish above all else. Please.
Uh-oh. That was a new picture. Scream. Just What is it? Did you remember something?
She remembers something now. It'd be like a bad movie.
Or a video game. Bull.
Huh?
Bullshit.
I just wish it... Bullshit. But... Bull?
Prosecutor Edgeworth, please ask her to clarify.
Well, okay. What do you mean by bull?
I remember now! The bull plushie?
Oh.
The person in the red raincoat had that with her! Yeah. The stuffed bull doll, I'm certain of it.
Huh. Is that true?
Is that true, defendant? Yes, Your Honor. Oh, that smile. The court hereby accepts the defendant's statement as a new piece of testimony.
Quit messing around, Courtney. Testimony like that cannot be accepted, you know.
Your objection has been noted, sir. However, testimony about the victim's belongings
has been lacking up until now.
He doesn't like that.
Nevertheless, you know, her vague memories cannot be trusted, you know.
Her memories are vague. That would be bad for us as well. Didn't you say this earlier yourself, Mr. Chairman? Since we have the suspect's confession, we don't need to worry about the trivial details. If we decide to doubt her memories, then we must also doubt her confession, which is the main foundation of our case. Are you willing to do that, sir?
You're right. Well, never mind then. I shall leave it to you.
Thank you very much. I'm starting to think she is a double agent.
I'm pretty sure, because she was just like, she took it quickly.
She just straight up went, oh, really?
Yeah. And even to the point where before Edgeworth could even ask if that was true, she jumped in before he could finish it to do it and then straight up add that as evidence.
Yep, all right, that's part of it now.
Yeah, and he's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And she's like, nah, it's fine. If we don't do this, then you don't do this, dog. It's like, okay. we did it. It was tough and go there. It was touch and go there for a while, though.
It was tough.
Sorry, I saw the G below and I was like, ugh.
Yeah.
However, those words of Judge Courtney just now,
I liked them.
it almost feels as if she's on our side.
I want to like you, girl.
I know, right?
Prosecutor Edgeworth, do you know anything about this stuffed animal?
The stuffed animal case spoke of must have been this. We found it in the storeroom. It's believed to be one of the items for the auction.
It's a bull that wants to be a unicorn. This is...
Huh? Do you know something about it, Judge Zane?
No, it's just a bit different from what I imagined.
Indeed. It's certainly not what I would have expected the victim to be carrying. Let's examine every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Okay. Let's turn it around. Okay.
Oh, I didn't know it had a full...
I didn't either.
A full mane of hair.
Anything on the bottom? Okay.
Anything on the tush?
Okay. Maybe we can find something. Maybe there's something stuffed in its ear hole.
Oh.
Left horn is missing. There's a hole in this stuffed animal.
Which is weird, though, because it doesn't even have ears.
Yeah. It seems the hole is where the horn is inserted into.
I guess its head isn't stuffed with cotton. I wonder what's inside.
Perhaps I should examine the other side. Oh, okay. I guess I'll touch this horn then. The right horn seems to be fine, but the entire balance feels a bit off.
This horn looks like you can move it.
What? I think, is audio about to be important here? I'm gonna turn the TV up a little bit.
What was that buzzing sound?
Seems this toy is equipped with a recording device. And
oh.
Blaze is about to be like, take that away. Oh boy.
Ooh.
I don't know who said it, but
because the victim had a burn on her hand. Remember?
Yeah. I don't know who said that though, but I mean, I guess.
Yeah, we'll just.
I knew who you were right away. You can't hide that bird from me.
You're just automatically going for him.
Silence, huh? I've been waiting for my chance to get revenge all this time.
Ooh.
Ah! Buzz. Buzz, buzz. Is this the moment of the murder?
Who could have recorded something like this?
Interesting.
One of them has a burn mark. That would be her. This is. There ain't no doubt about it. This here's what I heard. We cannot verify when these voices were recorded. It's also possible that they aren't related to the case at all. If only we had some video as well. That's hogwash, I'm telling you. That right there was the conversation that I heard. The victim was holding on to it, right? I reckon it must have been recorded when she got attacked. That certainly is a possibility. However, your testimony alone is insufficient. It requires something with a little more credibility.
Again, her words. It almost sounds as if she's trying to give me advice. Judge Courtney, there is no mistake that those voices were from the incident. Because I called the audio that was recorded by the stuffed animal. I knew who you were right away. You can't hide that burn from me. If we compare this part of the recording with a certain piece of evidence, we can prove it. This evidence shows that the recording took place during the moment of the crime. Alright, which part had the fact that, was it on her autopsy report? Let me double check.
Burn mark on victim's hand.
Okay, that's the one I'll go with then. Boom!
Easy peasy. The autopsy report, and exactly what part of the autopsy report shows that?
You have to touch it. This part shows the
just pick burn.
Yeah, I'm gonna just be right on top of burn. Well, huh? I remember clearly what that voice said. You can't hide that burn from me.
Because then we picked burn.
On the victim's hand, there was a burn mark. Indeed. It's having to match up, you see. But what of it? According to Kay's testimony, the victim had been holding the stuffed animal. Anna just happened to record the characteristic of the victim, namely the burn. It's just a coincidence. I mean, it could happen, right?
It's a very distinct thing.
Yeah.
I do not think so. It is hard to believe that all of this is simply a coincidence. The voices on the stuffed animal were most likely recorded during the incident.
One of these voices must belong to the true culprit. From what we've heard, it must have been the one who was doing the most of the... From what we've heard, it must have been the one who was doing most of the talking. What's the point? In the end, we still can't tell their gender or identity, you know?
Oh yeah, because of voice changers.
Indeed, because they had been using voice changers. It can't be helped.
It seems the situation has become quite clear. The conversation Miss Hart overheard was between the culprit and Miss Crane. That's what I've been telling you from the start.
And from this, we will understand a new fact.
Please enlighten us then. I trust you have no objections, Mr. Chairman.
Do what you want. According to Miss Hart's testimony just before the incident, 2 people came up from the auction hall using the lift. It must have been the conductor and one of the auction guests. They probably went there to settle the payment after winning a bid. And then, it was there that the crime was carried out. Since the auction continued after the crime took place, we are led to the single truth. This is the new fact that we have arrived at.
The culprit is the conductor. Yeah. So they just kill her and then go on with the auction.
Yeah. Since the conductor was the only one who could keep the auction going, we can conclude that the deceased victim could not have been the conductor. Justine?
Please be quiet here, okay?
like a son. If the conductor was not the victim, then they must have been the culprit.
Please wait. That alone is insufficient.
Of course, even I do not intend to rely upon the process of elimination.
He's low-key sweating.
He's like, oh shit,
yeah.
oh, shit. Certain traces left at the crime scene led me to believe that the culprit is the conductor.
Well then, please show it to us.
What were the traces left at the crime scene that led me to deduce the culprit is the conductor? Alright. My big one would be the costume trunk, is what I would think. Because Lotta said that it was locked. And then it was unlocked later because that's where they wouldn't hid the body afterwards. Until a later time. I don't think there's anything else that would... Because we don't have many things from...
Oh, this is a jam.
Alright, and it's left at the... What were traces left at the crime scene, which would be the top. That would be the second floor. Or the secret floor.
Yeah.
So... I mean, I don't think it would be the meeting room blood. I don't think it would be the blood in the hidden lift. I would say it's the costume trunk.
Yeah, because that was down there.
Yeah.
And, like, only the conductor would have access to all the stuff.
Yeah, I was hoping it would have the point on there that it was locked, but... And I don't think... Did Lotta say anything about it? No. So... Alright, so I'm just gonna go with the box and hope that there's enough that's remembered to let it be the thing. Please?
Oh.
Damn it! That's not the case.
Ouchie, wouchie.
Alright, if the culprit was the conductor, they would have wanted to hide something. So I have to present that. They wanted to hide something.
Prosecutor Edgeworth, if you say the culprit is the conductor, could you present evidence to prove that?
Yes, I will show you that piece of evidence right now. Okay, so it's something that was hidden. I don't think it would be that. But it wouldn't be that. It wouldn't be that.
Technically, the body was hidden. But we already...
Wouldn't be the victim's letter. Was the stuffed animal hidden?
No.
No, it just has the... Yeah, it's just all that.
It was sitting right on the thing.
I'm... actually... Huh. I mean, it's not going to be anything from here. It'd have to be something that we found up there, but I'm not sure.
Oh.
Well, you know, we're going to be sure next time.
Don't worry, you guys. We'll figure it out.
As I say, I'm going to make sure whatever it is right.
Yeah, we're don't worry. Just don't worry.
Oh, my God. But we're getting there. We're getting close. We're getting close to finding out the culprit.
Oh, my God. Your head's going to explode. Calm down.
That hurt my throat a little bit. Ow.
Jesus.